What feels ickier the older you get? When I was in my early 20s, I worked at a bar. One of the regulars was a guy in his 40s who was always trying to flirt with me. He was a nice enough guy, but I wasn't interested. One night, he got really drunk and started telling me about his son who was around my age. He went on and on about how his son was such a good kid, how proud he was of him, and how he wished he could find a girl like me for his son. I thought it was sweet, and I told him I was sure his son would find someone great. Then he got this weird look on his face and said, "You know, if I were 20 years younger, I'd be all over you." I laughed it off, but he kept going, saying things like, "You're exactly the kind of girl I would have gone for back in the day." I was starting to feel uncomfortable, so I told him I needed to get back to work. He grabbed my arm and said, "No, seriously, you're perfect. If my son doesn't snatch you up, he's an idiot." I managed to get away from him, and he left soon after. The next day, he came in and apologized for being so drunk and inappropriate. I told him it was fine, but I was still creeped out. He stopped coming in after that, and I never saw him again.